just to revise, recap this ATP integration one stream. There I need to be covered one of the asynchronous mechanism. That's the most important. Okay. Here. Okay. Just recap once here, the integration. So this is a schedule orchestration, right? Here listing the files for each file, downloading OIC temporary buffer area, read the data, right? And this is one of the DB sequence, right? Get file ID. So one of the DB sequence ID we are getting by using select statement. Select sequence from dual, the next val from dual, right? Then inserting the data into our table. So this is our PL SQL package, right? Now it's time to call our one of the PL SQL package, and we'll try to update our table followed by some data item here. We'll try to call this package. This package just have two in parameters, one out parameter status, right? So here use our ATP connection. Okay. So as of now, so within the integration, we used how to call a SQL statement and how to perform a DML operation here, right, Tim? One of the insert. Now we'll see how to call our PL SQL package over here. So for that, just use this table. This is my table, right, Tim? So here we'll try to update, one of journal description here, followed by one of the PL SQL package except the test procedure. For this, we need the flow ID and the file ID as in parameters. Okay. So here try to get select distinct file ID from so table. Okay. Where status equal to n. Okay. And flow ID equal to P flow ID. So this is a parameter representation team. This is in general, we will use a where class, right? So this is our parameter representation for a SQL statement within the integration followed by the hash symbol. So here I'm trying to get the unique file IDs within the table and try to update the data team. This is get file ID, run SQL statement, click on the next. Flow ID. File ID, there is no underscores. The next, and then just save the work. Okay. Now here need to be pass the flow ID as a request mapper. Here, so flow ID, right, team? You might get it from your integration metadata. Something flow ID we are getting, right? try to get the flow ID in a variable because the flow ID value is getting changed, right team, like this here. So instead of direct mapping, it is instance ID int the close. Okay. So here the flow ID while inserting the data to the table, instead of direct mapping, just get the mapping from a variable so that you may see the direct value. It won't be changed some unknown format. This session is important, team. Please try to follow the next step, whichever we are going to be add. Now, just map the flow ID here to get a unique file IDs within the table in that integration run session. Okay, this is my flow ID. This is my select statement where class parameter value. The way if you need the more parameters, just use hash symbol and try to create the parameters within the select statement. Right? Now, here it's time to update your data, right? So for this result, add a for loop. Get file ID. This is my collection of data. Each new file loop. Now call our PL SQL procedure or the package to update, something as we written within the PL SQL package. Update data. Here invoke a stored procedure. Click on the next. Here the schema I need to be used. Admin. This is our PL SQL package. The way whichever packages are available, you may see the package. Once you select the package, you may see the package contains procedures. I need this procedure team. When you select the procedure, you may see the procedure associate in and out parameters list here. It's saying it has two in parameters, one out parameter. Click on the next and the done team. Out parameter is nothing but the response indirectly. In parameter is nothing but request mapper team. So here you have the flow ID, file ID here, just map here team. Within the loop, you have the flow ID, file ID. Or file ID, flow ID would be same, right? So this is flow ID. The file ID from your loop. file ID. That's it, team. So we are getting some data here. According to that, we are invoking or we are calling our PL SQL package to perform something inside within the PL SQL. The way you need to know how to call a PL SQL package. Try to truncate the data within the table. Now it's running. Let's see. Files are not available. Message received from get file ID. Message sent to the insert data. Fault payload. Let's see. Segment 3. Actual 28. Maximum 10. Value is too large. Let's see the request mapper. Test description A1. It's a comma separated. Why? Last time it got inserted, right? The data. Same, right? So why we are getting this payload?
Vijay, can you check the connection? I think I have just modified something in the connection, like in the FTP connection.
Okay, let me see.
No, in the integration connection.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have given my.
TL42 FTP, TL42 FTP. There are two.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I have changed that. No, I have changed the username. I have changed the username in the connection. Can you just check it? I think.
This is Anand Kumar C.
But,
Hug.
yeah. I think it's taking my file actually. Yeah, you can
No, it
just
won't be,
update.
right?
I think it's taking.
ATP will be same,
Ref-
right? There is no issues with the ATP. It's connected.
no, but
Sorry, it's FTP.
it will refer to my file. No, what I have placed.
Wait, this is FTP, right? This is ATP. Okay, FTP you got changed, right?
Yeah, yeah, FTP.
FTP, okay. I
Yeah,
thought that ATP.
not
Okay.
ATP.
Here,
Just
templates,
change it.
right? Let's test again. Now we are getting the data. Now package also successfully, invoked. Something general description got updated against our, file ID followed by some test value team, same as our PL SQL procedure here. So within the PL SQL procedure, we have an update call. So within the update call general description, we are updating as a test for each file ID. Okay. Team followed how to call a PL SQL procedure here.
Yeah.
Now the important one, team, within the PL SQL package. Here team. So this is our DB adapter, right? This is our DB adapter connection. Here we are invoking our PL SQL package. In generally, the PL SQL package wait time will be, or the PL SQL package dot procedure should be complete within the 4 minutes team. Again, it should be complete within the 4 minutes. If the PL SQL package is taking 10 minutes to be complete, nothing but the adapter itself will issue the timeout error team here, the timeout error. Okay. The way integration will be complete with an error status. If you not handle the scope, obviously the error will goes to the global fault and it's complete with an error status followed by PL SQL package timeout error. The waits is 300 seconds being exceeded. Okay. The way Oracle is giving the instructions for us when you are trying to use a PL SQL package. See here. Here. Please ensure stored procedure gets completed by 4 minutes in order to avoid timeouts. For use cases involving long-running stored procedure, please follow the steps 3 and 4. Model a wrapper procedure as fire and forget. Invoke the actual procedure from the wrapper. What Oracle is suggesting, use the wrapper procedure as a fire and forget, and whichever your main procedure is there, right? The main procedure The main procedure should be from your wrapper procedure. The same we are doing here. This is one of my new procedure team. XXC ICS asynchronous call. Here again, I have two parameters in parameters file ID and the flow ID, and the job name is out parameter here team. This is my procedure body. Here I have a wrapper procedure team, begin block, wrapper procedure. So this is one of the variable. So within the variable, I have a wrapper procedure team here, begin and block. So within the block, I have my actual procedure, whichever you want to be called. This is my actual procedure. So within the wrapper, and this assigned to one of the variable team. There is a standard PL SQL package from ATP database, dbms scheduler.create job. There is a standard package from ATP DB, dbms scheduler.create job, where it has job name, job type, job action, and some parameters are there. Job name is nothing but you need to provide a job name here. Something job name you need to be construct at runtime as a unique, something TL25 job followed by some file ID team. So always it's a unique, something job name in a variable, and the block is job type is nothing but PL SQL block, job action VPL SQL block, our wrapper procedure. Wrapper procedure does have main procedure team. So you need to be call this procedure in your integration team. This is called asynchronous call mechanism, which is fire and forget. Okay, I'm going to add the steps here. So just keep here, no issues. I'm trying to add the same here. Later on, I will delete this thing. Call SQL package, invoke a stored procedure. It's admin, followed by the package. Earlier, we selected the direct procedure. Now I'm trying to select asynchronous call procedure. So this procedure does have two in parameters and one out parameter team. Out parameter is nothing but job name. So whichever job name we are constructing, right? The same job name we are returning out for this procedure team. Click on the next and the done. Now here we have the file ID, the flow ID within the integration, just map here. Okay, so what is the difference between these two teams here? What is the difference between the actual procedure call followed by asynchronous procedure call? Anyone, any guess here? Any thoughts? What is the difference between these two calls?
Same like callback,
Mm-hmm.
like it execute and returns it to the integration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here, team. Here, the control will be wait until your PL SQL procedure will be complete within the 4 minutes, team. The integration control will be wait here itself. The PL SQL procedure will be complete within the 4 minutes. Assume if it is taking 10 seconds to be complete, So what happens? The control will be wait here itself 10 seconds to be complete and it will go for the further flow. It's clear, team, as of now? This step. If it is exceeds, assume it's taking 5 minutes to be complete the PLC procedure, team. The control here itself will be wait 5 minutes, okay? And as per rule, Oracle is maintaining only 4 minutes network traffic, right? That will issue the timeout. To avoid these timeouts, team, Oracle has introduced fire and forget mechanism followed by the wrapper procedure does contain your main procedure, team. Now what happened here? Simply control comes to be here and it will call our PL/SQL package XXC ICS asynchronous call and it will submit DBMS scheduler create job, team. So for this execution, how much time it will take, team? This is simple execution, right, team? We do not have much logic here to be executed. Am I right?
Yes.
So how much time it will take, team? It's a take macro seconds, team. That's it. It will take couple of seconds always. And immediately control will come out of from the DB adapter flow. Just it will execute your DBMS scheduler.create job and immediately control comes from to the next flow. Control will not be wait here, team, because we do have very simple code within our asynchronous call procedure. Now, how will you know that my underlying PL/SQL package is completed or not as per logic? Right, team? How will you know that this PL/SQL package procedure is completed as expected or not? So that you need to be verified in a while loop here, team. In a while loop. So for that, Oracle is providing standard tables here. This is important, team. Select star from all. Code objects where object name. This is standard table, team. Or scheduler job run details. So whenever the standard one successfully executed, it will insert a record into this standard table, team, or scheduler job run details. Here you have the job name, whichever you have, right? And the status succeeded. The possible status are error and running and the succeeded. There are three status are there. So within the while loop, you need to be wait until you need to get a status succeeded, team. Okay. If any errors are there, here you may see errors here, team, errors. Okay. Now here, select star from so and so where job name equals p job name. So this job name we are returning from our asynchronous call procedure, team, right? As a out here. So here you need to be wait. So while loop, right? First we'll try to create a variable here. Variable asynchronous status. This is important one, team. When attending the interviews, they will ask very, spoon feeding. How will you avoid the timeout issues for your PL/SQL package if it is taking more than 5 minutes or the 4 minutes? check asynchronous status, create. There are three status need to be verified. Error, the two status, error and succeeded. Now call our select statement here, team. This is select statement, right? Here need to be get the status. So here you get status, run SQL statement, click on the next, validate. No, I don't want this thing, the update data. Just delete this. So this actual procedure we are invoking from our wrapper procedure fire and forget. Immediately control comes out of from DB adapter and we are checking the status in a while loop team. Okay. So to avoid again the while loop iterations 5000, just add a wait functionality here for every 10 seconds like that. Now, here you need a job name team. So whenever it's successfully being executed, you will get a out variable as a response as the job name. Job name need to be mapped here team. So here, call PL SQL package, this job name. Same, right? For each iteration, you need to be hold or overwrite your variable value in order to, validate your while loop condition team. So here you need to be add find job status, click on create, the use existing variable and add the response from your select statement here team. This is get asynchronous job status and this is my status string. So for each iteration, we are trying to override our variable value so that it will evaluate our while loop. If the while loop condition is false, so your while loop gets terminated and here itself, if it is taking 10 minutes team, the underlying PL SQL, the actual procedure will take 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes will be wait within the while loop team here, within the while loop. Okay, so we need the way we need to avoid the timeout issues. It's about asynchronous call mechanism within the PL SQL packages. Team followed. Any doubts, any clarifications here? This is the most important one here, team. Most of the integrations, okay, will use this mechanism. And when you're writing the PL SQL packages, do not use a simple PL SQL code team. Always try to use table type variables followed by the collection stream, right? The PL SQL collections, bulk insert, bulk update, and the table type variables, and so on so on. Do not use a simple PL SQL to write in a code thing. Otherwise, you will get, timeout issues and so on. So, and always try to use asynchronous call mechanisms in order to avoid the timeout issues. In UAT, it may success, but in the production, obviously you will get timeout issues if you have the huge data team. We cannot predict that within the production. Okay.